Hello everyone, a very good evening to all. Welcome to Daily Sun's Champions Trophy update, a regular show that we have just introduced, and I'm your host Rubaid Iftikhar. Today we have a very special guest, my colleague and sports editor of Daily Sun, Atif Azam. Atif, welcome to the show. Let's start with Bangladesh. They just played their opening match in the tournament, and obviously the results were not what we were expecting, and many questions were raised. But the most prominent one, and the one that I saw everywhere in social medias and national medias, is where was Mahmudullah? We heard that he had a niggle during the practice, but I saw him play in the practice match. So what happened to Mahmudullah, and would he play in the next couple of matches that Bangladesh will play in the tournament?
Hello, Robert. I just wanted to tell you that I've spoken with my reporter who is staying in covering this event from the field in Dubai, and he just told me that the team management is waiting for Mahmudullah. They'll wait for Mahmudullah till the last minute to see whether he can play or not against New Zealand in the next match, which is the do-or-die match for Bangladesh, because if they lose the second match, then they are mathematically out of the tournament. So they know that that match, they need someone like Mahmudullah, but the main question now remains is that when Mahmudullah comes in, where will he play?
That's I was going to ask you next, that if Mahmudullah is fit to play the next match, then Bangladesh stands in a very interesting situation. You brought in a man who scored a century for you in the first match, Tawhid Hridoy, and some of the senior players like Mushfiq is not scoring runs. So if you pick Mahmudullah, can you fit Mushfiq and Mahmudullah in the same 11, or do you have to sacrifice one? What is Bangladesh team management thinking?
Yeah, there are a lot. I think that the main thing is that it's not Hridoy, it's Dhaka who scored 50 against India. He's the man who literally...
Who was brought on, yes.
He was brought on for Mahmudullah. So Dhaka has seized this opportunity. So I don't think that he will be dropped. Neither will be Hridoy, subject to his fitness, because he got cramp yesterday. Probably he'll get enough time to see one day and get fit before the next match. But when Mahmudullah comes in all probability, I think that there's a chance that Mushfiq might be dropped, but there's a chance that Mushfiq might play alongside Mahmudullah. In that case, Bangladesh might have to change their batting order, because what I understand is that Soumya Sarkar is not having the best of the time in the middle, and along with that, he's also having some injury concern. You must be remembering that he injured his finger. Yesterday, he got out cheaply. If that is the case, then they might brought up Najmul to open the innings, and total batting order will change. But if Mahmudullah comes in, I think that Mushfiq will be very lucky if he can make it in 11. But in a match against New Zealand, which is a do-or-die match, they would probably go for experience more than for anything else.
Right. Atif, another thing is now Bangladesh will play the next two matches in Pakistan. They started in Dubai, where the grounds are a bit different from, the conditions are rather a bit different from Pakistan's conditions. So what could be the team balance, two spinners, more pacers? What do you think? What the team management can decide?
I think that they've got a very good memories in Pakistan. They won the Rawalpindi Test series in Pakistan. Yes. So they've got that very good memory, and they will be keen to have that winning momentum again in Rawalpindi, because where they will be playing the match. So in that case, I think that Naidana stands a good chance, because he proved himself in Pakistan, and in those kind of wickets, you need a bowler who can
generate some pace,
generate some explosive pace. So that is one thing that they might go for. And another thing is that whether they will go for another spinner or not, it remains to be seen. But whatever they do, the biggest concern for Bangladesh is the top order. They are not performing. Every other day, they are not performing. So unless the top order performs against the New Zealand, I think that it will be very difficult. More so when New Zealand won a match against Pakistan and are having a very good confidence.
And also they're in a very good rhythm.
Exactly. So while preparing for the Bangladesh game, their confidence is level quite high. So they will be playing to win the game, and Bangladesh need to understand that their top order need to click. Somehow their top order need to click, and I think that it's high time Najmul Shanto scores run. You cannot say that Shanto is not in form, because if you get the statistics, then you'll see that he was having a average of 71 in 2024. But in this kind of situation, I think the captain should lead from the front.
Right. If Shanto scores a lot of runs, or maybe a cameo, or maybe some runs on his back, it remains to be seen. But let's shift our focus to the big match tomorrow. And I know it's a very big match in terms of viewership, crowd puller, popular matches. India versus Pakistan, I'm talking about. Obviously, it's tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow, on Sunday. But do you think this matches, ICC puts their schedule so that we can get at least one India versus Pakistan match in every tournament? ICC schedules their events like this. But do you think now, especially when Pakistan is not doing so well and India is like entering the tournament as favorites, that was obviously what we saw from the Bangladesh match. Do you think that match is overhyped, or do you see still there going to be some competition in the match?
No, I don't think that it's overhyped. Whenever the match is India-Pakistan, it's a keenly contested match. You cannot say that, you can always say that there were a lot of one-sided matches among the two teams, but it's not overhyped because tension boils even before the match starts. It's from the fans to the cricketers to everyone, to the commentators to everyone, the tension boils because it's just not a match for them. For the 11 players, it's just not a match. It's more than a match. I think that I've seen them playing. I've seen them that their pride is attached to it. That pride drives them to do big things, unusual things. And one thing that you must remember that when the chips are down, Pakistan can do miracles. I'm not saying that they can beat India or they have a chance to beat. When the chips are down, you don't know what can Pakistan do.
Right. And lastly, very shortly, do you still see Bangladesh go through from this group?
I don't think that all is over, because if Bangladesh can win the New Zealand match and if Pakistan loses the India game, then the ratio will be the ratio might change because
in Bangladesh's favor.
In Bangladesh's favor, because if Bangladesh beat Pakistan, then they've got a good chance. So the next match, if they lose the next match, then it's over. But if they don't lose the next match, they'll have a good hope, and more so when you are playing against a team whom you have beaten just a couple of months back in the Test series, where they were the favorites and you were the underdogs.
Underdogs, right. Wonderful, Atif. And with that note, we are ending this episode right here. I'll see you soon with another Champions Trophy update on Daily Sun.